What is going on, herd? Welcome back to the channel and thanks for tuning in to another video. Today we're going to be continuing on with our new character here. First off, we will catch you guys up, get you all on the same page. We have, we've earned some money, some serious money. And, well, I wouldn't say serious money, but we've earned, just in one sitting, I earned $1 million, 1.1 million, right around there. By doing the double RP, double money Simeon missions. Now these missions really were paying out pretty nice, or are paying out pretty nice as of current time, as of recording this video. As the time that you're watching the video, it's long gone and out. But the point here, guys, is if you do want to grind and you do want to make that money, we did it earlier in the system. Here it is, popping up right here. We'll do one, huh? If you want to make that money, do the double RP, double money stuff, and it is substantially easier. I think I played... oh gosh, I probably played for like 7 or 8 hours in all reality to make that 1.1 million. A couple of them, one of the missions takes a lot longer, so it pays out really heavy. The Sasquatch one where you're running around with the monster trucks. So needless to say, we've been making some money. So I know I've said it a couple times already in this series, and I've really now at this point in time, as of recording, kind of figured out how you guys are going to be seeing this. There was a little bit of a bounce around time when I wasn't sure if I was even going to release this. I didn't know if this series was going to see the light of day. And as of current time, we have like 5 or 6 episodes edited and ready to go. And probably easily another 10 to 15 episodes that I have ideas to do. So yeah, guys, you should definitely plan to see plenty more of this character coming up, as especially the way that I've chosen to release these episodes to you guys. You'll be guaranteed to see one of these episodes of this new character each week. So minimally, you'll be getting a video each week on Black Sheep TV. You might see 2 episodes, but just expect to see 1 each week, and probably another random video each week too, if I can make the time to make that happen. And I would like to be that as the very minimum, the bare minimum of what you would see on Black Sheep TV. So now that I've earned some decent money and we can actually kind of reach out and spend money wisely, let's make an episode about that. Let's spend $1 million, but let's do it in the most wise manner we can. Let's really make the dollar, you know, because we can go out and buy one car. I mean, we can go out and find cars that we can't afford with all of our money, and we have nearly 2 million, or over 2 million now. Yeah, I think well over 2 million, almost probably 2.5, 2.2, 2.3, somewhere around there. I have been playing predominantly in assisted aim, full assisted aim, just because it seems like that's where a lot more people are willing to, well, not only are they willing to play for money, like they're willing to be more active and they're looking to grind. It just feels like it's easier to find people that are willing to do that. But because it's full assisted aim, well, they're a lot more likely to just make it through these damn things. If you go into free aim, it's a 50-50 if you're even going to make it through the damn mission, which sucks because free aim is definitely where it's at. So let's finish up this mission, let's bank up the money, and let's catch up with you guys then and go spend some moolah. Okay, so we got ourselves an invite-only session, and let's start getting to it. I was used to playing in invite-only sessions for a couple of years. That's the way to make money. You gotta go play with people if you want to make money. Well, this wouldn't be a bad place to start here. Get our hands on this old muscle car here and get moving forward. You know, we'll trade up as we trade up. This is what we're starting with. All right, so let's go to the bank, get all of our funds deposited. 2.56 million. Now I got a few vehicles that I'm really looking for. A vehicle that I already have that I want to build into, a new property, going out and getting some new clothes, acquiring some tattoos. But we want to be as smart as we can. I do got to say, at least we got to get a car or 2 built up. It doesn't have to be fully built. I'd definitely like to add to the collection. I only have very minimal vehicles. I've been really driving around my Elegy for most of the missions. I'm just going to pull this vehicle in here. It's not going to cost me anything. It doesn't dig into our $1 million fund, but got ourselves a new little treat. Eventually, I will have to put some insurance on it. All right, so we got ourselves a little Chevelle action. There she be. This is the first vehicle that's going to see some money come out of us, the old Grand National. Now, this car really does not have the best handling. It's really quite a slippery vehicle. It's a good drift vehicle, actually. It's one of the best ones. Grand National is definitely up there in my favorite vehicles, not just in the game, but, you know, in real world. I do have to say that I like the Monte Carlo SS of the era a bit better. I would rather own that vehicle, but this vehicle is a bit more rare, quite a bit more rare. It has more value from what I've seen. And there's definitely, you know, some nostalgia behind this vehicle with it being featured in numerous movies over the years. But a great vehicle nonetheless. We don't have the Monte Carlo SS in this game, so just got to kind of deal with what we got. And nonetheless, we don't need the Monte Carlo SS. We got the dang Grand National. So let's try to make this thing to the roots of a Grand National. Let's not be all crazy with it. I mean, rank 90, I can't get up there anytime soon, so I feel like the $18,000 is going to be coming out of there. Just use the Classic because it's nice and affordable. Not going to do the T-top. We're just going to straight up do the nice hard top. That's how I like it. That's this nice and pretty, you know. We are going to lower this sucker all the way down, though. Transmission, we're going to bump her up. Turbo, we're definitely going to do her. So we're digging in pretty heavy now into our money. What's more tasteful, the light smoke or the dark smoke? I feel like the limo tint's just overdoing it. They just look like painted windows when they're outside in the game. I just wish the muscles were a bit more like these stock wheels. I might even just leave the stock wheels. They're thicker, they're fatter. Just kind of fits the build a little bit better. Oh, well, we got ourselves a really nice, I like this car. I'm kind of happy that we kept the wheels stock. I think they do look nice. It's just that little bit of width, that extra width that the stock wheels, some of them give them, the Jeep is the same way. Jeep is the exact same way. The stock wheels are a little thicker than any other of the wheels that you can put on there, so got to give it to it on the stock wheels here with this bad boy. Now, on to the next. What's it going to be? So on the bottom end of the cost would definitely be the Hexer. We got some sports bikes, which just don't really fit the niche for me. I mean, I like them. We'll have to get one in the future, but not what I'm trying to build. The Innovation is a cool bike, but I remember there's not really a lot for customizations on this bike. Alright, so then we get into the bagger. We already own two baggers. We got the Rat bike, which is the Wolf's Bane. That's not all messed up. It's a cool bike. It's definitely one to keep in account. The Zombie Bobber is probably my favorite bike, but this is usually the one, either the Zombie Bobber or wherever it is, the Zombie Chopper. Usually, as I was going to say, the most ran to bikes. Usually the ones that you see the most often. This is a really cool bike. There's a lot of customizations you can do to all of these bikes here. This one has not the best handling, in all honesty. And this bike's probably the slowest of them. This bike is probably the best all around of them, but it has the least for customizations. The trike is just, obviously a lot of money. I'm not looking to get a trike either. I mean, it's cool, don't get me wrong. I think this is a cool thing to have. The Damon, if this was a $90,000 bike, I would probably get this bike because there's a lot of cool things you can do with it, and it is the OG bike. However, it's $150,000 just stock without doing a dang thing to it, and you might as well go down here and get yourself a bobber if that's the case. So I think that is probably what we're going to get ourselves, is get the old classic bobber. We'll send that down to the clubhouse, have it shipped up. There goes another $99,000. So we'll have to be kind of cautious on what we spend on that bike. Maybe just do some cosmetic stuff to make it unique and, you know, kind of lay off on everything else.
Hope you really get to enjoy this. Your wish is my command. Enjoy it.
Alright, so we spent a few grand, kept it real simple, real minimal, kind of just sticking to the style that we've been going down. Also fits the style of this pretty good, fits the style of the bike that's coming. Speaking of the bike, let's head over there and see how much we end up spending on that. There she be. She's already looking nice as well. I got a couple ideas on what I want to do with this thing, but I think we're going to keep it pretty simple for the first stage of this bike. We'll eventually build it up into something better and better. Sounds good. I like the taillights too. I like the headlights as well, just in solo headlight. What brings us in, you say? Well, none of that stuff. For 900 bucks, that really does add a lot of character to the bike, so I am going to do the rounded oil tank. The fuel tank, I like the peanut tank. Well, ooh, that's a good tank too, though. That's the tank it's got to be. 700 bucks, we can definitely do that. Definitely going to stay away from this stuff because it's just so ridiculously expensive. To clean the look of the bike up and get all the shifting mechanism away and get that just down by the hand, we're going to go with this. Engine tunes, we're going to leave that alone as well. I just can't afford that. Again, this is really too expensive as well. Leave all that basic. I'm just going to keep the black pipes on there for right now. They don't look the best by any means, but they'll do for right this second. You know what? I'm going to leave the wheels alone too. I can spend too much time messing around with that crap, so let's just leave it alone. I like the white walls as it is. It looks nice. It adds a little bit of character to the startup of this bike. You know, we're not trying to dump a ton of money into this. We're really trying to be smart with the way that we want our million to last, right? So we'll get this back to the clubhouse, and then we're going to catch up on exactly what we've spent to this point in time. Wow, so this is actually kind of surprising. We have only spent $250,000. I have really I saved a lot of money with that bike. I thought I was going to spend at least $50K on it. Did not spend hardly anything, so that's really nice. That means we have $749,000 left to spend. I think we can make this thing last out for a while here. We got ourselves a bike. We got ourselves a car. You know what? I think it's time to go and get ourselves some tattoos.
How's it going?
It's going. What do you got? Affordable but nice. Let's do arms. Since the arms are really our what show, let's see what we can get on the arms. Looking for good coverage, like, you know, full coverage. Pretty full coverage right there. 16,000, that's not bad either. Pretty affordable. It's got some gears. It's like a piston up top. I might have to get that one. What was that one? Piston sleeve. Okay. That's pretty badass too. For only 11,000. Pretty similar coverage. Okay, so piston sleeve or that other one? It's definitely the other one. The other one's going to save us money, and it looks like it's better coverage up top, all the way to the top of the shoulder. That's pretty badass too, though. That's really good artwork. Oh man, I think we're going to do this. It just, I like the style of it. It's got a lot more taste. When I look at this type of a tattoo, it's like I bet you most people that have the sleeve tat, I bet you 30 to 50% have this damn sleeve. I'm not saying that people don't have this one either, but I feel like this is a little bit more tasteful. We're gonna do it. 10 grand.
That well.
Okay, I just don't like how it doesn't come all the way up to the top of the shoulder here, so I'm gonna have to rule that one out for the second being. There's back to our gears and chains. That would have went decent with the piston. We have a little bit darker of contrast as well on this tattoo, so I'd like to get something kind of like this. It's got potential right there. Doesn't look like it has a lot of inner forearm coverage. Alright, we're going to do, well, let's just keep looking, because that's a pretty good combination there. That's in the back of the forearm. When you're looking at the back of your character, you want to see the artwork, so I think like that one just gets ruled out. We might do a double on this one. Now we're restarting. Okay, so I think I'm going to do what I was talking about. It's going to cost me a little bit more money, but I think it's going to turn out the best. Yeah. Now we got a hand tap too. We'll get this little biker horse type of a tattoo here. It's 2,300. We're doing it.
You're not much of a bleeder. Can't go wrong with that.
That's a badass tattoo right there. I gotta get that one.
That's art right there.
So that brings us into the stomach.
You should see some of the sleeves I've done. Yep, looks good. Took that well.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, we'll have to return back, but spent a lot of money on tattoos. Well, we're tatted up. So we built up our Grand National. Martin, not the time. Got ourselves a new bike, got ourselves some new clothes, got ourselves tatted up from the waist up. That leaves only a few things left that I have on my list of things that I was thinking about. And, well, I have a feeling that we still have well over $600,000 left to spend here. We've spent $321,565, which means we have $678,500 to spend. Well, look at what we have here. Looks like they got these things knocked on down, half price, 10-car garages. That's not a bad investment there. Maybe even 2 of them. So the move is to buy both of these then, right? That would still solidify most of my properties on the West Coast. And because it's on sale, we're going to capitalize on this. We're going to buy this. Okay, so we're still sitting really good. We only spent about, what, $120,000? Just shy of 120,000. So because we're trying to be smart with our money, I think something that may be smart to do is to go over to our lockup. We're gonna have to do that in an open lobby though, I think, and maybe do a little upgrade on our lockup. I almost forgot one of our most important aspects that we do. Yes, I did get ourselves one of them Beamers, found one on the street, found ourselves our caddy as well, just kind of deciphering what I'm gonna have the money to spend, or how much money I'm going to have to spend. And I did forget about the one big thing, weapons. I know I need to get some weapons. So we have $500,000 still yet to spend. Alright, so sniper, I'm not...
You watch that Republican Space Rangers? I love that show!
I'm not going to get the sniper, because it's $20,000, and in, another 10 or 15 more levels, I can just get this one. Same with the heavy. I'm not going to get the MG, because I can get the combat MG, once I just reach another 5 more levels. I don't have access to the RPG. This is something I have to get, so we are going to get the grenade launcher. However, there's a small grenade launcher over here somewhere too. Alright, let's get ourselves the grenade launcher.
The size of the gun in the fight, it's the size of the... you know what, fuck that, it's the size of the gun.
Flashlight, don't need that, no scope. No tints. Just gonna get some grenades. We're full on grenades. Alright, perfect. I mean, the Tommy gun's cool, but do you really need it? No, you don't really need it. The marksman rifle, however, that is something you're gonna need. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna get ourselves some ammunition. AP pistol, that's something I desperately need. Extended clip. Gotta get myself a revolver too. Platinum tinting it, because that's what looks real nice. I'm good on melee weapons.
If you need advice, I am a weapons expert.
Oh, there's that little bastard. The compact grenade launcher. I'll buy this in the future since I already spent the money on the other one. I was looking for this though. Well, it looks like we still have 429,000 to spend. So I was like, well, maybe I'll get a CEO office. Now here's the thing. This isn't just like a one episode thing with this character. We're trying to be as cautious and as smart with our money as we can. So I thought maybe, hey, I'll sink some money into the cocaine lockup. But I've filled the supplies up one time and it earned me $20,000 worth of supplies. I can make that with one contact mission. I'm really not going to go sink money into that because right now I don't think that that's the smartest way of using my money. Nor do I really feel like going out and buying a Corvette is the smartest way as of right now. Now that's kind of what I'm leading into. I could go out and buy a bunch of properties now. I can buy a house in Paleto, I could buy a house in Grapeseed, I could buy a house in Sandy Shores, and there you go. Now I have my money is spent and I have a house all over the county. But now you're going to be paying utilities for all of those houses. You know, that's $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 they're taking from your account every single day. So if you're not grinding and you do take a little break and you're just kind of having fun with the game, it's going to drain your $100,000 down in like one, maybe 2 sessions. Now, if you add in a CEO office and a clubhouse and a bunker and a nightclub on top of that, now you're talking like $25,000 a day for maintenance. So with getting those 2 garages, that kind of boost, that's going to raise our, I think, $250 a day each or something like that. So that's $500 extra a day, which that's nothing, you know, that's small change, especially when we're grinding. And if I get a CEO office, it's going to up it. I don't even know what the CEO office is, but started looking at the CEO offices. You got the 4 options. You got this one starting at 4 million, right? Starting at 4 million. And this is the Maze Bank Tower one, so that's the one a lot of people flock to. You got the one next to it, which is pretty much just as good. Nothing really at all different. You're paying almost half, so 2.25. All of the properties that we've purchased thus far are in this area. They're in the West Coast area, aside from our lockup den down here, which is in the South Bay. What I noticed here is when you click on this one, it says free. Free, is that right? So yeah, as long as I don't buy anything. Beef is how much? Yeah, it's expensive as hell. They're gonna give me my name for free. They're gonna do all that stuff for free, which is pretty cool. And I guess free. Alright, so this is where you can go crazy with your garage. You can build it up all nice, and obviously we'll be trying to do that in the future, but we're not to this level where we're this rich. We can't afford to get this garage. That's spending $1.15 million in itself, so we're gonna have to wait till we do bank up some good money again. But we now have a free, and how good does that work? Right next to my property, right next to my apartment, which is nice, very nice. Right down the road is the clubhouse. Right down the road in the same direction is 10-car garage 1. And 10-car garage 2. So now at the current time we have 30 cars, and here we have the ability of making numerous floors that can each hold like 6 or 8, maybe 10 cars each. I don't even remember what it is, but 50-car garage, something like that. So I'd say just on the West Coast here on the map, which without traveling too far at all, we're going to be able to store as many vehicles as our little hearts can desire to build and afford to build. So we are really exceeding the barriers here. I mean, it's let's do that one. That's 20, pretty much 20 G's right there. Auto shotting's not bad to have either, but it's just such a...
Had a pregnant lady buy
one
a
of them guns.
flamethrower from me earlier.
AK would be nice to own too. Maybe we'll pick up an AK as well. Definitely here though for this. Do the extended, keeping it very I don't know about the box. I already paid for this anyways. Let's just stick with the basics. The grip, yeah, we'll do the grip. And we're gonna deck it all out. We're just gonna do her all out. Suppressor as well, I don't know. Tactical weapon suppressor, I don't know. We'll leave the suppressor off. I mean, we're trying to spend 400 grand. We're buy it once, you don't have to buy it again, I guess. I'm not gonna go crazy with that. Not doing that.
Now, if you need
Not doing
advice,
that.
I am
Okay,
a
so
weapons
just that. That's not
expert.
bad. It's not bad. 10 G's isn't bad. Oh my God. But you made the herd happy. Alright, so hey. And we just got ourselves the drift car. We've been holding out on it. 80K. Saved all day. Now we get to take that 80K that we saved and dump it right into this bad boy. We're going to keep her basic with just the Euro lift. We're not going to show the intercooler. Rear bumper, going to keep it basic. I don't like that. Engine, we'll go up with the engine. Exhaust. Because there's such a big difference in price, we're just going to go with these. Maybe we'll go gunfighter gray. Wasn't the original route I was going to take, but we're going to go with it anyways. Do we do the roll cage? It is a drift car, so let's do the roll cage. Spoiler, no. As much as I like the look of that, we're not going to do it. I think I'm going to go with this look on it, in all honesty. I feel like these kind of fit the jet fighter look, though. We'll go with these. We'll make them carbon black. And we made her into a jet fighter car. It's gonna look dark here at night, but once it gets, well, I guess it's not night. You'll see, it'll look much lighter here, or not. Doesn't really look much, not really. Looks good though. We'll keep her. This car will get changed up many times as we move forward. We didn't spend much money. I like the wheels. The wheels will stick with it, at least for a while. So oh Jesus. So that's gonna bring us to a point now where we need to recalculate our finances, but I guarantee now we're probably in the 150,000 left to spend, in which case we can find something quick to buy. We have spent $772,129, which leaves us with $227,000. Now my brain immediately goes to let's buy a sports car, because I feel like that'll just knock out the that'll knock it out, and I feel like we could use a sports car, maybe something like that Bullet down there. You don't see many people that rock the damn Bullet, okay? And the Bullet's not that expensive. Decent looking vehicle. See, that's why you got to test drive things, because it's just, there's nothing real special about it. Sounds pretty decent, I'll give it that, but nothing really that special about it. There is something special that you can be done with. Where'd you go, you bastard? There you are. With one of these Impantes. Lenient. So yeah, we still got a good chunk of money to go. But we got another cool collection to this car. We have gotten so much with this $1 million. And that's exactly what I was hoping to make out of this video. I wanted to show people that although you have to grind a lot for money, it seems like you can really make money spread a long ways. Now, of course, a lot of people, they view it the other way. Oh man, there's $3 million cars, and that's so stupid. Well, there is, but you don't have to buy them. And it's not a game where you need to own every single vehicle. Some people have to feel like that makes them a better player or something if they own everything. But in my opinion, it doesn't matter at all. It just matters if you own the things that you want to own. And if something that you want to own is $4 million, then work for it. But the whole deal here is if you want just to get started in GTA in 2019, or probably even 2020, 2021, it depends on when this damn GTA 6 comes out, it's definitely still possible. It's definitely still able to make your money. And you're definitely still able to make your money really last if you want to be, smart about it, I guess is just the easiest way to put it. 193,000 left to spend. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a chopper. One of these. I know I said the handling is not the best on these, but there's some sick customizations, and this is kind of coming into that money that I said I wanted to put into a bagger. I'm not going to put the money into the bagger. I only have just shy of $78,000 left now to spend, and we're going to put it into that fight. So, well, let's go park this old bad boy. One more of these, though. All right, it's been delivered. We are approaching the end of this video. I think this has been about 2.5 hours of recording. It feels like it. This is a current 40-minute one. The very first one was an hour 20, and I've had 2 or 3 in between that were 10 to 30 each. So. Orange looks pretty nice too. All right, so a chunk of the 77,000. We don't got money for that. Livery right off the bat is what we need first. Gonna do that. 59,000 left to spend. 59.5. 5,100. I'm gonna turn it into the sharp tail. Gonna do that. That's 900. All right, here's 25.99. Leaves us with $830 here, guys. We'll just do this, say we went a little bit over, and there you go. There's our build. We're done with it. That was $1 million spent, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys see out there that if you are willing to spend a little bit of time and grind away for some money, you definitely can get a whole shit ton, excuse my French, of good stuff in the game. And you can really, like I said, I've said it many times now, but you can make $1 million go a long way, plain and simple. As I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you do, make sure you leave a like below there, and hopefully you guys are just in general are enjoying this new series here, guys. Hopefully it's helping out some of you guys, or maybe it's inspired some of you to get back to your original roots, as I desired to do. And maybe you started up a fresh character as well. And if you did, I kind of look forward to meeting up with everybody as fresh characters in the future. I think that would be pretty cool. With that said, guys, I appreciate every single one of you that are liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing the videos. If you're sharing the videos, keep in mind, sharing is a huge thing on YouTube videos. It doesn't matter how the algorithm is. It doesn't matter, you know, what type of adpocalypse or whatever the hell you're in. Sharing the videos goes a long way. You never know who the hell is going to see the video. And if it's not getting shared by anybody, it's not being seen by anybody. So thank you guys that are sharing it. With that said, as always, I hope you all stay happy out there. Please stay positive, and we will definitely speak to you guys